nerds watching all over the internet. It is... Okay, good. Hello, nerds watching all over the internet. It is Thursday night, October 30th, and we're here for an exciting edition of Wrestle Rewind. Now, another exciting night to talk about all the great things happening in the world of pro wrestling. I'm talking matches, segments, OMG moments, title changes, returning icons, and more. I am your host, Jose Casabona. I am also the host of the #1 show, flagship show on our channel, The Ravens Flock. And joining behind the camera is the host of the Black Files, my time partner for Wrestle Wrewind, a man who puts in the hours behind all the videos on his channel every single week. A man who's getting into the Halloween spirit, Mr. Juan Arouse.
Blee, 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 blee.
You see,
that's vampire for thank you for that fine introduction, Jose. Don't you ever forget the mister.
X.
Blee, blee, blee. Ben to suck. Your blood.
and just like all our other shows, folks, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. So be sure to hit the subscribe and the follow button. Click that notification bell for all our content. Leave your questions and comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens Flock, then you can become an inner flocker. And for $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
Well, for all the inner flockers we've got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges and custom emojis, letting everyone know that you are here to help rescue the Ravens Flock from the clutches of late-stage capitalism to become full-time streamers. Since 2013, we've been working hard, staying strong, making your voice our mission. The only thing standing in our way now is the fact that we have to work 9 to 5 jobs just to keep the lights on. However, there is a way that you can help rescue us from this dim and dismal fate, and that's by doing what you find folks at home do best, which is supporting the Ravens Flock by liking our content, commenting both during and after the stream, sharing our content to everyone you know and love who has an affinity for geek culture, nerd culture, pop culture, and everything between, and most importantly, hitting the subscribe button and making sure that you have the notification bell set to all alerts. The more people you recommend us to, the more subscribers we get. The more subscribers we get, the more inner flockers can come out of it. And before you know it, we'll be completely financially self-sustaining to the point where we're no longer just doing this channel for the love of the game, but also for our livelihood. With your help, we can and will succeed. You also get access to members first and members only content, a special discount to our merch store, link in the description below, and you get access to all of us, the Ravens Flock, your favorite motley crew nerds, here to make your voice our mission by providing us your thoughts, your input, your feedback, and your ideas to better shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. I see Terrell's in the chat. Hey out there, buddy. I hope you're doing all right. But I do need to ask, Jose, pray tell, what is it exactly that we do here on Wrestle Rewind?
Well, here on Wrestle Rewind, we review 3 of the most exciting pro wrestling programs in North America today. That is WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. Here we are, folks. It's the night before Halloween, and all the wrestling promotions have their own spooky plans prepared. NXT just wrapped up their pay-per-view event of Halloween Havoc, more on that in a bit, and AEW has also kicked off their annual TV special, Fright Night Dynamite, more on that later. And of course, TNA Impact is continuing their vacation by hosting a Halloween special hosted by Broken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero,
the Broken Hardies. It's a very hardy Halloween.
Yes.
TNA Impact. It was a clip show. We'll tell you about it in a little bit.
Yes, it is the spooky season, and there's going to be a lot of kids running amok in costumes. Anyways, so thank you for that, by the way. Yes, there will be kids running around. Of course. There'll be kids running around in costumes, trick-or-treating. There's going to be parties and everything and all the sort. The only way we're going to be able to match the energy of Halloween is through our partners over...
Voodoo. I don't... No.
That's a different kind of energy. I don't think we're ready for that.
I know you're not ready for it.
Folks, the Ravens Flock is proudly partnered with Glitch Energy, the specially formulated smart energy blend for all the geeks and nerds to enjoy. It comes complete with 0 sugar, 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 lag, and of course, 0 crash. Make sure that you bookmark glitchenergy.com on your web browser to stay up to date for all of their announcements. For instance, as you can see right now, their buy one, get one free special is still happening for Halloween. I'm not sure if this is going to be happening throughout the rest of the weekend, or what do you think?
I would say logically, if they extended this for this entire freaking week, I would say just logically have it go through to the end of Halloween weekend, since Halloween's on a Friday night. If the mood is right, gonna have some fun, show you how it's done, TGIF. But that's not important. Nostalgia's not what's important. What's important is flavor, and what's important is transparency at the Ravens flock, especially with our partners at Glitch, who are still releasing their limited edition Screamsicle.
Bloody orange popsicle.
Blah, blah, blah. Bloody orange, blah, blah.
It is to die for.
All the bad puns, blah.
Yes, folks, much like the Ravens flock, they are 100% transparent in what they put in their smart energy blends.
And they want you to know so you can make an informed decision of what you're putting in your body. You see these alpha size, freaking Cognitique, Infinergy, Innova Green, Astrogen, all of these are different proprietary blends of different forms of ingredients, like the Cognitique is whole coffee fruit extract from green coffee bean over here, as well as the Innova Green, and the Astrogen is a ginseng, is a proprietary ginseng blend. So all this stuff, these guys are telling you what they're putting in. They're showing you how much of each they're putting in every serving, and they want you to know. That way you can use the right amount for yourself, whether you're working out, you're working your brain, earning that cash, or you're gaming like the most repressed of all minorities.
Oh.
Gamers.
Oh, so Angel Mendez.
Yes. And they want you, because over at Glitch Energy, these guys respect their customers just like we respect our viewers at the Ravens flock.
And if you're just like us, broke-ass nerds who spend all their money getting a bunch of Halloween candy, then
Are you kidding? Like, we didn't spend money on our candy. We stole that shit from your work office.
Like a thief in the night. But
It
what
was
I'm trying to say is that Glitch Energy has got you covered on that department as well through the Cash App Afterpay program. 4 interest-free payments split up every 2 weeks until you're able to pay off the full retail price.
The full price of your order.
The full price of your order.
For instance, a single tub of the Screamsicle Glitch Energy will run you at $34.95. But before shipping and handling, the Afterpay program sets it up with 4 easy payments of $8.74, debited pulled directly from your debit or credit card until the entire payment is made in full. And it's not a layaway program. You'll still get your order sent to you when you order it.
And, of course, we've got you covered as well, because if you go to glitchenergy.com and use our promo code FLOFFGIL, you'll receive a 20% discount on your order, so don't delay. Go to glitchenergy.com, use our promo code, get your hands on the Screamsicle, and if you're lucky, take advantage of the buy one, get one order while it still lasts for Halloween season.
We want to once again thank Glitch Energy for partnering with the Ravens flock.
Oh.
I don't know who this Joe is. Is this just Joe? Don't shoot the messenger.
Communist wrestling?
Communist wrestling?
What are you?
We shall be very much great wrestlings for the motherland.
You know, a lot of people keep throwing around the term communist. I don't think it means what they think it means.
Jinx.
Ha. All right, so we're just fans. We're just fans of. We're just nerds who are fans of wrestling, and we like talking about wrestling. There's nothing more to it. Stop trying to read between the lines.
Yeah, that's my job. Cut it out. Quit stealing my bit.
Yeah.
Cut it out.
Now,
Cut it out.
with that being said, before we get into this week's edition of NXT, we're going to talk about the main event of this year's NXT Halloween Havoc. Mr. Wanna Rouse, ring that bell.
Don't mind if I do.
You know, for Halloween season, I'm gonna get like a spooky little bell toll thing just for the occasion, like the Undertaker bong. There we go. I got to do that. An idea for next year. So this year's main event is headlined with an incredible one-on-one contest for the NXT Championship, as the defending champion, Absolute Ricky Saints, puts the NXT Championship on the line against a man who believes he's bigger than NXT, bigger than TNA, who's looking to become three-time NXT champion, Mr. Booker Trick Williams.
Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why Booker's so hot on him. Maybe because this guy won't quit aping his act.
All right, well, no, it's all good. But hello, first of all, I want to get this out of the way. Hello, Joe, I9P. Welcome to Wrestle Rewind. Welcome to our channel.
You don't have to worry about that part. That's
all right,
part of the
Joe, if you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, tell your friends about us.
You're from the 90s? Buddy, we're from the 80s. Don't feel too bad.
Late 80s.
We're 80s enough.
Okay, I guess, yeah.
All right.
All right. So let's go ahead and do this. These two guys are squared off for the NXT Championship, and as soon as the bell rings, Trick Williams immediately went for the offensive.
No, fuck you in particular.
Fuck you in particular, taking down Ricky Saints and just pummeling him with a series of right-hand blows just to wear him down. And throughout the entire night, until it happened, Trick Williams and Ricky Saints, they keep hinting, signaling that someone's gonna go through the announce table. Like Trick Williams keeps signaling the announce desk, like saying, you're gonna go through there. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? Quit talking about it.
Telegraph the shit. Selling some better protein. Thanks, man. I am new. I can tell, man. Selling some better protein. If we had a protein powder deal, we'd let you guys know. Glitch Energy was in the market of trying to get set up with something like that, but that is for another time. Right now, what's important is we want you guys to enjoy yourselves while we're riffing on our favorite wrestling shows here and give you guys our take. So we appreciate you here, Joe. Thank you.
So Trick Williams hits his spots here. He hits a pop-up fastball punch, scoop slams. Ricky Saints was able to turn the match around, and these two guys start fighting over at ringside, and it looks like Ricky Saints was going to drop Trick Williams face first onto the announce desk, but then Trick wasn't having none of that shit, reversed it, and drove Ricky's head face first onto the ring post at ringside.
Ow, fuck.
And then Trick Williams continues the punishment, rolls Ricky Saints back into the ring, and continues the assault. And right here, you can see Trick Williams grounding the NXT champion.
How is he grounding the NXT champion?
Next picture, please.
Oh, the next one.
Yes.
I work in the wrestling business. I'm 0 for $1 million right now. Well, we used to, but that was a long time ago. But what's important is we're still fans of pro wrestling, and we still follow the promotions with no shame, no regard. We're
and
a channel here,
and
so.
no bias for one promotion over the other.
Exactly. If something's stupid, I don't care if it's at NXT, AEW, or TNA, I will make fun of it relentlessly.
Exactly.
Okay, so now he's what?
Wow.
Is he?
Hang on a minute. So Ricky Saints tried to pull a wrestling move, but then Trick Williams was able to reverse it and turn it into a Boston Crab. I seriously thought the way he's positioning, he was trying to go for the Walls of Jericho.
No. The Walls of Jericho is much higher. It's more like the Lion Tamer, where you've got to actually have the blasted knee into the small of the back. That's how the Walls of Jericho comes in a little more. It has to be a little bit higher.
Unless Jericho does it lazily,
Which he always does.
Let's be real. Yeah.
We're not trying to delay you, but NXT and AEW have been awesome.
Yes,
Of
course.
That's what's fun about it. But like, if we find like a particular match or a promo segment or whatever ends up being too goofy or whatever, we're gonna fucking riff on it.
Yes, we are.
For fun.
Of course, it's always for fun. Eventually, they get to the spot of the table when they fight at ringside, and Trick Williams hits the bookend through the announce desk.
Okay, so there you go. You got the table end. You got to give Booker T a little bit of a handy jobby. Thank you very much. Can you get on with the match? I thought you were here to try to win the NXT Championship. What the fuck is wrong with you? Quit trying to cater to one dude and do your job, man. Beat the guy if you think you're hard enough.
Exactly. So, getting back to the match, but Ricky Saints was able to turn the tables yet again and locks in the crossface on Trick Williams.
Actually, that looks a little more like. Actually, no, that is a crossface over here. The only difference is it's instead of it being down here in the chin and trying to wrench it back, the crossface is actually supposed to go across the face, particularly across the nose. And when you're pulling back, that is actually supposed to like push your nose and right into your skull and fucking maim you that way. That's don't get it twisted. I appreciate the shit out of both of these guys, but I'm like, guys, come on, just shift. Just go from here, just go up here. It's a matter of like 3 or 4 inches, depending on how big a guy's face is.
How is it that the women get it right? We've seen Roxanne Perez do it perfectly.
Yeah, doing it perfectly, where you've got to apply the fucking crossface across the fucking face, not down here in the chin. Not everyone does that thing like John Cena, where he hits you with an STF and he's in agonizing pain while submitting you.
Speaking of John Cena, Trick Williams actually pulls out the attitude adjustment out of nowhere, but Pretty Ricky was able to kick out of that. Yep, go ahead and share it. Yep. There's more action between these two guys. Ricky, what's his face? Trick Williams was able to reverse a tornado DDT attempt, and Trick Williams goes for the trick knee shot, but Ricky Saints was able to kick out of that. And the final moments of the match, Ricky Saints was able to regain his footing, hits Trick Williams with the spear, and then hitting him with the tornado DDT. Although I don't know why he didn't hit the Rochambeau, which is his actual finish, but nonetheless, Pretty Ricky hits the tornado DDT, and he pins and retains the NXT Championship with dry ice smoke and all. Your winner, and still your NXT Champion, Absolute Ricky Saints.
Alright, it was solid. Just for the way you're fucking describing it, I'm over here thinking like, okay, Trick Williams is fan servicing to Booker T too hard, and that in my humble opinion is what cost him the match.
Sucker.
Yeah. No, like seriously, like Ricky Saints was locked in. He was standing on business, and both these guys put on an excellent match, excellent show. I got no problem over here. Ain't seen it yet.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you get the chance to, if you have a subscription to Peacock, go ahead and see it right now while you still can.
God knows when these guys are going to start pulling everything off of everywhere else and put it all on Netflix.
March.
What?
March is when Peacock is going to stop streaming NXT pay-per-view events, and they're going to officially move it over to ESPN. Yeah, that's going to make things harder for me, but I will manage. So for now, let's go ahead and deal with the fallout of Halloween Havoc. Let's see what's been happening in the aftermath, shall we?
Yay, okay, I can do that.
All right, so the show opens up with a hostile takeover.
What?
I'm not kidding. The show immediately opens up to one of the tech rooms where Trick Williams is like shouting, like, okay, before he got to the ring, it opened up in the tech room where Trick Williams is shouting at the staff, at the crew, and he's pretty much taking over the entire broadcast. And he even dropped an S word.
He went and said shit.
He went and said shit during his whole tirade as he marched all the way down to the ring, and he is demanding another shot at Pretty Ricky for the NXT Championship.
No, buddy, you lost. That's it. Game over. You go to the back of the line now, Trick Willie. God damn. They should hire you for real. Buddy, I can't begin to tell you how many freaking times I tried to submit a fucking portfolio or a fucking demo reel of myself and Jose here at the Ravens Flock and Angel Mendez as well, and have us try to fucking work over there. I can't begin to tell you how many fucking times I sent that to get nothing but crickets. Crickets were freaking loud. They went wireless, okay?
It's pretty ridiculous. But
it's pretty cricket-ridiculous.
But getting back... Sorry. No, it's okay. So going back to the loudest cricket in the room here, that is Trick Williams, having already enough of his shit, out comes the NXT general manager, Ava.
Hi, Ava.
Ava walks down with security personnel, and she pretty much gives Trick Williams a very hard no at getting another shot.
Like, we know these guys aren't security personnel; these are just trainees in the performance center.
Yeah.
Like let's not kid ourselves. They're just trainees.
Yeah, they likely.
Is that a keyblade thing tattoo on her arm?
Is it?
Yeah, hang on.
Can we get a zoom in?
Can we get a zoom in? Hello. Of course we can get a zoom in. I can do all the zoom ins. No, it's not.
No. She ain't that nerdy.
Too bad. Sorry, no, it's just a little observational thingy.
No, it's all good. But yeah, no. Ava tries to get Trick Williams to get out of the ring. He's not wanting to do that. Trick Williams then calls out Ricky Saints for another fight, and then, of course, without hesitation, Ricky Saints, not wasting any more time than Trick did, he yells at Trick Williams, drops the mic, he runs into the ring, and these two has fight.
Yay, they has fight. Like, oh, you want some more? You didn't get enough of an ass whipping? Sure, I'm more than willing to dish that shit out if you're hungry for the second, bitch. Come on, see what Pretty Ricky's cooking, bitch.
Immediately they has fight, and I kid you not, this shit comes back up later that evening.
Remember this, it is important.
Yes, that is an excellent way to start off the show with a fucking hostile takeover by Trick Williams that turned into a giant fucking pull apart.
It's literally like Ricky saying, like, I've got nothing left to prove to you. I've got nothing left to say to you. I've got nothing left to do to you. You want to try me again? You go to the back of the line and you work your ass all the way back up like everybody else. You wait your turn just like everyone else had to. I'm taking on the next guy, and I'm here to fight the next guy. I am tired of beating on your sorry, tired old ass. You are reheated leftovers from 5 weeks ago, and you are starting to get moldy, Trick Willie. Goddamn, get away from my face.
Oof. Damn, Juan. That's a nice promo.
I mean, thank you. I mean,
now try saying that up close to Trick Williams and see what happens in the next 3 minutes. All right.
You did a good promo. Time for a watch, I think.
Right.
Good joke.
All right, now let's get to the exciting match of the night, and this is a one-on-one contest for the WWE Evolve Championship as the newly crowned Evolve champion, Women's Evolve champion, Kendall Gray, defends her title against Lash Legend.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what Lash Legend was up to as of late. I guess she's helping bring the Evolve girls up.
More or less. She's still featured on NXT. She's still feuding with Jada Parker, but it looks like that's been put on the back burner for now. As for Kendall Gray has been building a lot of momentum and a lot of fan interest ever since she started at WWE Evolve. Like, I'm not kidding. When she was in the Women's Battle Royal a couple of weeks ago, the fans went nuts for her. I talked about it right here on the show.
That's right, you did. Okay, yeah, the Battle Royal, I remember now. Yeah, and she was like she was a nice standout in the middle of the ring for that match.
She was one of the final 4.
Yeah, you're right, she was. And then at the end, Tatum Paxley ended up accidentally winning, and that was fun and awesome and weird.
Yeah, who's gonna question that? But that being said, and then after NXT on Evolve, Kendall Gray on that same week, Kendall Gray defeated Callie Armstrong to capture the Evolve Women's Championship. And here's the title defense. And oh my goodness, damn! You know, sometimes I gotta remember. Sometimes I need to remember that Lash Legend is strong as fuck.
Yeah, no, you gotta remember Lash Legend. She is what 6 feet tall, right?
Yeah, she towers over Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, that's no easy feat. You can't teach that. I believe someone had said that. Some Italian dude. I don't remember who. But that's not what's important.
Yeah.
What's important is Lash Legend appears to be dominating the ever-living shit out of Kendall Gray. God help her.
Oh yeah, it's a classic battle of David and Goliath. Kendall Gray, of course, has Ren Sinclair from the NQCC at ringside supporting her, cheering her on.
Wait, the North Quarter Catch Crew's still around? I thought that they broke up.
They're still around.
Just Ren Sinclair
and Charlie Dempsey.
Is it just those two?
For now, yes. It looks like Ren Sinclair is trying to recruit Kendall Gray to be part of it.
What the fuck? No, I legitimately thought that they broke up as a faction, and Charlie Dempsey and her just hang out on occasion and stuff and backstage stuff.
Nope.
And then they have individual matches. No, they're still technically a team. Seriously?
Well, you know what they say: birds with the same feather, they flock together.
Yeah.
Ain't that right, Juan?
Don't touch me.
So getting back to this,
Don't touch me.
So getting back to the beating of a lifetime here, Lash Legend continues to punish Kendall Gray in the middle of the ring, hitting her with a series of power moves. As you can see over here, she's landing some right clubs right onto Kendall Gray's chest. My goodness. There was a really remarkable spot that happened. Before they went to commercial break, Lash Legend was laid out by the ring. Kendall Gray was standing on the ring apron. Follow me here.
Uh-huh.
She tries to go for a Kendall Gray tries to go for a springboard double stomp, but Lash Legend catches the feet with her hands on impact. Catches her by the feet, throws her up, and yeets her back out at ringside. That is fucking awesome, and I love it.
Okay, that is clearly something that the two of them were trying to work on earlier, but goddamn, that sounds fucking awesome.
Hello, Mr. Quake. Welcome to Wrestle Rewind.
Appreciate you joining us, Mr. Quake. Hassan, we appreciate you joining us early over here. Appreciate everybody tonight. I'm over here looking at Lash Legend, about to, like, club Kendall Gray in the chest over here. Like, what, you think because you're a champion that you're better than me? No! Wrong answer!
Oh my goodness.
No,
How-
seriously, but if that spot was as bananas as you're fucking describing, Jose, I can only imagine how the rest of the match went.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about it. Continue. So as for the rest of the match, of course, Kendall Gray goes regains her footing, goes for a huge comeback. As you can see here, she goes to the top rope and hits a beautiful crossbody onto Lash Legend, trying to level her out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And there was even she even had a couple of attempts, like I believe twice, where she actually locked in the ankle lock, but Lash Legend was able to reverse both attempts with her raw power, of course.
Of course.
It's like watching Mark Henry break out of Kurt Angle's ankle lock.
Oh, but then again, Mark Henry's the world's strongest man. Lash Legend isn't in that level of superhuman strength kind of thing.
No, but she's
stronger in comparison and in dimension compared to most of the other women.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's hard to lock in a submission hold against someone who literally has enough physical strength to repel at you.
Gotcha. Yeah, no,
But speed and technique were on the side of the WWE Women's Evolved Champion, as Kendall Gray, of course, finally hits that springboard double stomp onto Lash Legend before putting her down with the running STO complete shot thing. I don't know what it's called. So I'm gonna call it the Little Jimmy, because that's pretty much R-Truth's finisher, the Little Jimmy, to pin and retain. Your winner, and still the WWE Evolve Women's Champion, Kendall Gray.
Yay! Good on her. Holy shit!
And you can see she's celebrating in the ring with like I said, with Ren Sinclair. Ren Sinclair is trying really hard to get her to join the NQCC.
Yeah, and obviously Ren isn't doing a lot ring wise, so I suppose this works out. And so it's like, hey, I'll be your booster. I'll be your wingman. I'll be your Jimmy Hart over here, just cheering you on, kind of thing.
How are you guys feeling tonight on Halloween tonight? Well, tonight's not technically Halloween yet.
It's Halloween in a couple hours.
It will be.
Yeah, it will be.
Yes.
We in the gray era. We usher in the gray era.
Oh, I think he's talking about the color scheme of NXT. It's not gray. It's
like platinum. It's silver.
Yeah.
I don't know. The NXT women tend to. Don't these two deserve a job though? Seems like it's a me.
Well, yeah. I mean, these two competitors, Lash Legend and Kendall Gray, they're amazing.
What's his face? Joe in the chat.
Dude with the beanie and his Excalibur without the stutter.
And without the stupid mask. And without the ham.
Oh, man.
Jose is no ham, but he is pretty cheesy.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Now let's get over to the exciting segment of the night. So at Halloween Havoc, Tatum Paxley finally fulfilled her dream, and she captured the NXT Women's Championship from JC Jane.
Yay! Congratulations. Hey up there, Lisa Boo. Welcome to Wrestle Rewind.
Yay! And here she is. There's our new champ, Tatum Paxley. She's celebrating with the culling in the ring.
Oh, what's his name? Mr. Quick was referring to Kendall Gray as in the Gray era.
Oh.
Name. Okay. Sorry, we misunderstood. Now we get it.
No, I get it.
Now
No.
we understand. I'm so happy for our kooky spooky girl. Goddamn.
Yes,
She's got the gold. She's got the women's gold.
She's got the gold. She's got the women's gold. She got on the mic and she celebrated and talked about how important it was for her and how she worked really hard to achieve her dream. She's been with WWE for 4 years and it's finally led to this moment. She also declared that she would be a fighting champion and she would give an opportunity to those who deserve it. Now, at first, her friend, her BFF, Izzy Dame, is trying to tell her, hey, you shouldn't. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't hand out title shots just like that. Think of the children. Well, not the children, but
the girl looks like Angry Ms. Girl meets Jenna Ortega. Yeah, Tatum Paxley. No, dude, she's just adorable.
She is
absolutely adorable.
And so, in a weird way, this is so weird the way she decides it. Tatum Paxley
is on brand for Tatum Paxley's weirdness. So
Tatum Paxley brings back the spin the wheel thing, which how the hell did they not bring it back for Halloween Havoc? And she spins the wheel, and the wheel lands on Lola Vice.
Okay, yeah, no, okay, I get it. Though my brain is over here think that like the culling, they're clearly behind her on it. They're clearly very happy to see their kooky spooky girl like play around with people's fates and give them the opportunity here. But I don't see Izzy Dame's name on there.
Well, that's because she doesn't want to ruin that's because Tatum Paxley doesn't want to ruin her friendship with Izzy Dame. She values her as a friend, and Izzy Dame is.
But if they're such good friends, then then it wouldn't matter, and but Izzy Dame would totally not. I mean, she'd be thankful if she had a title shot, but no, she totally doesn't have to do that. Bitch.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Everybody, the culling.
Got a napkin?
No.
Sorry.
No.
I just sneezed in the presence of
Shame on you. The culling is fine. Everything is fine. The friendship is fine. We are all fine. We fine. So Tatum Paxley would defend defend the NXT Women's Championship against Lola Vice later that evening.
Oh, goddamn. Okay, so how did that match go, by the way?
That match ended in a no contest when the Fatal Influence pretty much attacked both the competitors, and JC Jane made it clear that she wants her rematch.
Oh, motherfucker. Okay, like, strictly speaking, yes, the rules do state that if a champion loses their title, they have 30 days to claim their rematch clause. So, yes, strictly speaking, JC Jane does deserve her rematch. I understand. But does she have to be such a fucking massive ass cunt over it?
Yes.
Massive asshole over it, and like, no, fuck you. I'm gonna have my girls here jump the kooky spooky girl and the sexy MMA babe, and I'm gonna have them both kick their ass because fuck you. I want my belt, my title back.
Pretty much. Also, Joe asked a question here. Does wrestling make us watchers meritocratical?
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't think that as far as how we work, how we deal with things in terms of wrestling fans. No,
meritocratical. That's a new word.
You know what meritocracy is, right, Jose?
No.
Okay. A meritocracy is basically an order, like a hierarchy of people who are like set in like superior order based on their merit, based on their ability. Which is kind of how pro wrestling works in kayfabe on there. We're like, oh, like the best ones are on the top, basically. The ones with the best skill are on the top. Maybe I don't fucking know.
The more we know. Thank you, Juan.
Always love an MMA babe. Why I like that Latina who emotes on NXT. Yeah. The queen of NXT Underground, the bootylicious brawling babe of beautiful, buxom butts. You can tell I like women.
Joe, at least Cole is a professional.
Yeah, let me see here. I like Excalibur, but I don't like Michael Cole. Yet Michael is better. For one, he doesn't have a stutter. Seriously.
You know who I like? I like Taz on commentary. If Taz was on commentary with Vic Joseph instead of Booker T, the show would be much better.
You got that right, Cole.
Seriously, like
Thug life.
Shut up.
Easy thug.
All right.
Cole.
Now let's get to the match of the night. And honestly, this one was okay. It was a tournament final. It was the WWE Men's Speed Tournament Final. Whoever wins get to challenge El Grande Americano for the WWE Speed Championship. It's Jasper Troy, the winner of WWE LFG Season 1, versus Axiom.
Okay, so Axiom taking a little break from
SmackDown.
And his tag partner Brendan Fraser. So Axiom are on a little bit of a break. They're handling their own biz. They're okay, and Axiom is going for some speed.
Exactly. Now, now, mind you, these speed matches are, of course, under a 3-minute time limit, and everything has got to go like one thing after another. It's basically beat the clock. You got to beat 3 minutes.
You've got to win your match in 3 minutes.
This match was okay. Not exactly the best of speed matches that I've watched recently, because Jasper Troy, who, by the way, is a newcomer in WWE, it looked like he had a little bit of a difficult time trying to keep up with Axiom with a lot of running speeds and running moves and reversals. But Jasper Troy was able to overcome him, finally catching him off guard with a series of power moves. And the end of the match, he did lay out Axiom with the Black Hole Slam. Abyss would be proud of you. You're a winner and advancing to the Speed Championship, Jasper Troy.
Okay, it sounds like this match was actually decent for a speed
It was
match.
it was decent.
But
Like I've seen a lot of.
like why does it rank as a meh match? Like
It was meh.
Was this really the like least exciting or least enjoyable out
It
of
was
all the matches?
it was least exciting to me because like Jasper Troy, like I said, Jasper Troy's a newcomer. He's trying to keep in pace with Axiom.
Yeah, like folks have to remember, just because he's not on the LFG show anymore, he was the winner of the first season, doesn't mean he isn't still a rookie. He's still getting his sea legs on, if you know what I mean. Especially when it comes to trying to match with somebody who goes lucha libre style, like Axiom does, and especially when you have that kind of a time constraint in a speed match. That shit does demand a lot of ring awareness. It demands a lot of knowing precisely where you are at all times, a lot of ring presence, a lot of awareness of where your opponent's going to be, and having to capitalize on that stuff. So I get it. He's not quite there yet, but the fact that he did manage to ass pull a win over Axiom in a speed match does just go to show that at least he knows how to make his shortcomings in terms of experience fall by the wayside in face of his sheer strength in the ring.
He has potential. I don't expect him to beat El Grande Americano, but I love that wrestler.
Just like Ludwig Kaiser in the mask is so fun.
Oh my god. I don't expect him to win the speed title, but you know, he's definitely he's going to get there. He's going to get there. He's got time. He's got this. Yeah. And as for Axiom, it's always great to see him on NXT. It's always great to see him at wrestling period, whether it's on NXT or SmackDown. It's just awesome.
Yeah, true. So, like, even though the match itself wasn't great, obviously everyone participating in it did an excellent job. So, yeah.
Yeah. Now let's get to the segment that I didn't enjoy. And honestly, I think I know what they're doing, and I don't like where they're going with this. All right, so on the go home show of NXT, before Halloween Havoc, don't show the picture yet. Sol Ruca announced that she would not be medically cleared to compete because she sustained a knee injury in the tag match against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss on SmackDown. Right? Follow along with me?
Okay.
So rather than vacating the Women's North American Championship, her BFF Zarya decided to defend to fight for her and against Blake Monroe for the Women's North American title, battled by proxy. Right, Unfortunately, at Halloween Havoc, Blake Monroe defeated Zarya and is the new Women's North American Champion.
God. So yeah, the glamour Blake Monroe is now the North American Women's Champion. God help us, she is going to terrorize the ever-living crap out of everyone else, and she's going to style on you in the process. Bullshit.
You say terror, she says glamour. But unfortunately, the hits keep coming for this team of best friends, as Zarya now as Sol Ruca has to relinquish has to vacate the WWE Speed Championship. The Women's Speed Championship. Now, Ava did ask if she wanted someone to defend it on her behalf. She said no because this championship deserves a fighting champion, someone who would not lose the championship, and that did not sit well with
Zarya. Like, bitch, I tried. Yeah, but you still lost. And that's my championship that you lost from me, man.
Which leads me to believe in two things. Number one, they're going to break up, and I don't like how they're doing it. And number two, the injury thing is an angle.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, WWE are trying to protect Sol Ruca. They don't want her to lose the championships.
They want her to, but you gotta make Roman look really, really strong. Okay, so we're making Sol Ruca look strong by having her injured and having her drop her championships without dropping them. Okay, that's a little fuck you-y about it, but like, I still don't understand that kind of logic on there. Like, listen, even if she's like, oh, she's not medically clear, like, no, to hell with that. I'm going to fucking fight and I'm going to fucking win. Like, some fucking thing, anything. But no, I guess we're gonna stick with going this route. Ouch. My condolences to Zarya. I was like, dude, You're saying that shit about me, and I'm like literally right here. Yeah, exactly. I want you to fucking hear me say it. How you done goofed.
But if it makes you feel any better, Blake Monroe did break a nail. It's true. She posted it on her Instagram.
Cut it out.
Okay.
That happened just as it dropped to start into I want to break free.
I want to break free.
Now, before we get over to the main event, we do have an honorable mention that deserves to be talked about, and I'll summarize it briefly. And it is an incredible one-on-one wrestling contest.
Hang on, I gotta fix the graphic. It's too big.
Yeah, I know. Blah.
Hang on.
That's what I get from getting it straight from Twitter. It's a one-on-one wrestling contest from two former members of the NQCC, Tavion Heights squaring up against Miles Bourne, and it is an incredible wrestling match. These two guys are amazing in their technical prowess. They did a series of takedowns, reversals, arm drags, everything that you would see in an. They chain wrestled. Yeah, exactly. Charlie Dempsey's tutelage has paid off for these two youngins. Now, the only thing that shat on the match just a little bit is Josh Briggs at ringside. Josh Briggs at ringside. Yep, Josh Briggs at ringside is apparently now pivoted into a feud with Tavion Heights. He tried to interfere, but his interference was fruitless effort. And but unfortunately, Tavion's distraction via Josh Briggs was enough for Miles Bourne to hit Dolph Ziggler's finishing move, the Danger Zone, to pin and win. Your winner, Miles Bourne.
Hot damn. All right. Excellent. Yeah. No, it sounds like this was a very excellent shoot style mat wrestling, and you get your graps on.
Exactly.
Is that not what you silly internety nerds want? You want your graps. You do not care. You want your 5-star graps.
Man, you know what? These fucking nerds, they wouldn't last 3 minutes they wouldn't last 2 minutes in fucking chain wrestling.
Also, we do understand that we're also nerds, calling people nerds, but nobody hates nerds more than nerds. Fucking nerds.
Exactly. Like I said, the only thing notwithstanding on my end is Josh Briggs, because now Josh Briggs has now found a new person to pick on, and that's Tavion Heights. But
what the heck is this?
Oh yeah, this happened immediately after the match. Remember what I said about the earlier angle, the big fight?
Yeah.
The fight has no end. Trick Williams immediately delivers Miles Bourne a chair shot.
Why?
Because he wants to clear his ass out of the ring. And then Pretty Ricky goes right back at Trick, and these two continue to fight.
What the hell? It's like, hey there, Miles Bourne, congratulations, good match. Fuck. Oh my god.
Oh, Trick never said congratulations.
Good point. Okay, I will give this much over here. They, at the very least, this particular shot, this particular photo. I know that I know there's a security guy or whatever trying to hold Ricky back, but it does look like Ricky's trying to square up with a proper ready to sock him in the face, an actual shoot punch.
Hells yeah, man.
What it looks like. So okay.
Oh yeah,
very
dude.
Nice.
Oh yeah, man. He's a fighting champ. You don't fuck with people from New Orleans.
No, you don't. I guess.
Yeah. All right, now let's get to the main event. And this main event is a one-on-one contest for the TNA Knockouts World Championship, as the defending champion Kalani Jordan puts her title on the line against the former TNA Knockouts World Champion,
the Juggernaut,
Jordan Grace.
Ah, yes, the OG Muscle Mommy. Actually, the OG Muscle Mommy would have been China. Rest in peace. I mean, the OG TNA.
She's our generation's Muscle Mommy.
There we go. That's better.
Now, on last week's edition of NXT, or Halloween Havoc and NXT, the women's division, the women's locker room have been throwing shade at Kalani Jordan for siding with TNA and for being their Knockouts champion, calling her a traitor, calling her a redcoat, this and that. And Kalani Jordan wasn't having any of that disrespect. And Jordan Grace, unfortunately, she was at the crosshairs of the TNA Knockouts champion.
But this isn't necessarily a bad thing in this particular instance, because now Jordan Grace, like we said, a former Knockouts World Champion herself, she can show Kalani Jordan what it fucking takes to be a proper TNA knockout. and show her like, no, motherfucker, this is what it takes to actually win, and this is what it takes to actually be a champion. So step up or shut up.
Exactly.
All right,
Now,
let's see how these two women has fight.
it is a battle of speed and power, strength versus agility.
Booties and the. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Booty,
I mean,
booties and splits.
She's literally eating that fucking backside of their singlet. God damn, Jordan. To be faithful with an ass of an angel. God damn it.
Juan, you're gonna get bonked.
How am I gonna get bugged? I'm not the one over
I
here.
can hear you over Def Leppard.
I'm not the one flexing the hot cross buns in the middle of the ring. You see
Hot
this?
damn.
Yeah, my point exactly.
One,
Kingstorm.
hot damn, but
Thank you.
two, I can hear you over Def Leppard.
All right.
That's a Def Leppard problem. That's
All right. So getting back to this photo of the hot cross buns underneath a banana split.
Oh my god! I'm sorry. But this photographer knew the assignment. Thank you.
Yes, he did. And for the first couple of minutes, Kalani Jordan, of course, has been dodging the Juggernaut, hitting a series of reversals, hitting a series of flips, and just relying on her gymnastic background to carry her through and pretty much overwhelm the former champion. And this match I love because here's the thing: for the past I don't know how long, the seeds of a heel turn in Kalani Jordan were planted. They were planted. They didn't take full root. It was like a slow simmer. It was a slow simmer that was building up to a boil. That would build up to eventually to a boil. Now,
Okay, so
we're gonna get to that in just a little bit later here. So, as we continue on with the main event, we get this incredible spot here where Jordan Grace is hanging by the ropes, and Kalani Jordan, she springs over the top rope and she collides, targeting Jordan's legs.
okay, I remember.
It's a very unique offense there.
Okay, I do remember that there was someone else. I don't know if it was also Kalani Jordan doing that to someone else. Was it last week or a couple weeks ago? And it was actually a cross-bodying instead of hitting the legs. Was it from Kalani or was it from someone else?
I don't know.
Where the recipient was straddling in between the ropes in the middle of the apron, just like Jordan is, except from the inside of the ring, and they were trying to hold on for themselves to, like, I don't fucking know, trying to pull themselves out.
Are you talking about Cody versus Seth? Where Seth hit that freaking coast-to-coast headbutt, and it looked like...
Thank you. Yes, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay. It was dumb then. This is kind of a dumb move now. I don't understand that. Why would you willingly and knowingly leave your legs out there for your fucking your opponent to hit you? I, honest to God, don't understand what is keeping these people from Samoa Joeing it and just noping out.
Pretty much.
I'm sorry, but that's just something that was a nitpick with me. When I saw it with Cody and Seth, it's a nitpick with me here, seeing it with Jordan Grace and Kalani Jordan now. All right, I do not discriminate. If it's a weird or like an inexplicable move that doesn't fucking
jive,
it doesn't jive with the rest of the match in terms of like sense in combat, then I'm gonna fucking call it out.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and move on from this nonsensical spot then. I mean, it looks cool.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. I'm certain it does. These ladies are excellent athletes. I'm never going to knock them for that. That just seems to me like unfeasible when it comes to being in a fight kind of thing.
Yeah, no. Now, here's what's not unfeasible. So after that spot, Kalani Jordan then once again showing a little bit more of her vicious side or more of her heel side. Instead of doing these awesome babyface moves, she keeps Jordan Grace grounded. You see her locking in the single leg Boston Crab there, and just keeping the pressure right onto the champ to immobilize her from using her offense. After all, you know. How can you fight back if you ain't got them legs, son?
Good point. Yeah, at least Kalani's... See, this is actually an intelligent move in the middle of a fucking match. Yes, she's stronger than you could ever hope to fucking be. She will fucking wreck you, so just You take down her pillars. You take down her center of gravity. You fucking weaken the legs. You fucking go for you shoot the half. You shoot for the legs for fuck's sake.
Exactly.
That's logical. Not logical. Logical. Okay.
No.
Okay.
That's logical.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
We get it.
Got that? Okay, good.
No, you good. All right.
Because I don't fucking get it.
Then let's go ahead and move on. Yep. Here we go here. Of course, Jordynne Grace was having none of that shit. She gets an incredible comeback, and you see her knocking down, what's her face, Kalani Jordan. She's pulling out all of her strong moves. She hits her with the inverted gut wrench suplex. She hits her with one clothesline after another, and it's a battle to the finish. Who would come out on top as the TNA Knockouts champion? But of course, not to be outdone, we get to this spot right here where Kalani Jordan battles Jordynne Grace at the top turnbuckle and hits an avalanche Spanish fly. This is incredible photography right there, capturing the moment.
Up there in midair.
Yeah, look at that.
I'm not the biggest fan of Spanish flies, but I will say this at least looks cool and has a little bit more logic to it, so I won't knock it nearly as hard as the rope spot.
It looks beautiful. And she tries to go for the pin, but the Juggernaut would not stay down. And then, in the final moments of the match, I kid you not, this is so weird. Follow along with me. Trick and Ricky bring the fight back in.
What?
No. They bring the fight.
Go here. Cut it out.
Listen, Trick and Ricky, they fight at the entrance ramp. The security guards and personnel are still trying to break it up. And then the referee even got distracted. And then what happens here is that Jordynne Grace grabs the TNA Knockouts World title. She's conflicted. She doesn't know if she's going to use it or not. And then later she decides, fuck it. She uses it. She clocks Jordynne Grace in the face to pin and retain. Your winner and still the TNA Knockouts World Champion, Kalani Jordan.
Oh, that's a bad guy move. Don't do that. That's bad.
Oh no, but we don't have time to boo Kalani Jordan. We got to get back to the fight because the fight has because this conflict between Trick and Ricky has escalated. But Trick and Ricky were able to bring their fight over at ringside, where Ricky spears Trick Williams through the freaking crow's nest, the base of it.
Not again.
Yes, again.
God.
And this prompted Ava, who is pissed off. She gets on the mic and declares that in 2 weeks from now on NXT, Ricky Saints will defend the NXT Championship against Trick Williams in a last man standing match.
Thank you, Ava.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ. Like, I'm over here like, seriously? What the fuck? You guys are going too hard. Cut it out. This is too ridiculous.
And that's where we close off the show. And honestly, this is really fucking great. I'm trying to see here. Let me see here. 2 weeks from now. Oh, November 11th. Hang on a minute. There's something very familiar about that date. Because, if I'm not mistaken, NXT has a TV special that's coming up called NXT Gold Rush. So, give me just a second while I do a little bit of fact checking here.
Okay.
Here we go. Gold Rush 2025. When is scheduled to take place? Oh, never mind. It's going to be on November 18th and November 25th. Never mind. Okay. Because 2 weeks from now is November 12th. Okay. So I thought it was going to be on the thing. Never mind. But still, it's going to be fun to watch.
Let me take a look at the chat before we go ahead and continue here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me see here. Ain't you Earthquakes on Mr. Quake? You remember Wrestle Crap? Okay, because he was goofing on Mr. Quake's name on a little bit. Oh, because of your name, I'm drugged by my bad. Journey to kill my 18 years as a barman. Don't stop.
Believe it.
Every day. Oh my God. No wonder. If I had to hear that every single day, then yeah, I'd want to pop somebody in the mouth too. Let me see here. Let's see. What does the game mean? Is that like guns up? I'm not sure what that means there though. Okay. Let's see.
I miss Vicente Guerrero.
Yeah, no. Well, hope Vicente's okay here. You've seen Eminem and Snoop in the game doing gangster rap in the last 6 or so years. They ain't stopped. That's all the game I know. You could fly, man. Not on drugs though. Yep. Good point. Let's see here. Kalani is finding personality. Yeah, Joe, you funny, so smooth. Yeah, y'all are enjoying yourselves. I'm glad to see that.
That's fine. That's okay. Hey, they're enjoying themselves and they're watching us talk wrestling. That's perfectly fine, and I'm okay with that. All right, now let's get into this week's edition of AEW Dynamite.
Like the fuse, hit the boom.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Blay, blay.
That's right. It is the Fright night edition of
Fright,
AEW
Fright,
Dynamite.
Blay.
Oh.
It's all scary and shit.
And you know what? For a Halloween-themed TV special, the only mild decoration that they did for the Halloween special is the entrance ramp, and that's it. Like, the wrestling, they didn't even put any decoration on the wrestling ring. Then again, it could be argued that NXT could have done a Halloween special themselves. But
are you kidding me? With the way Tony Khan books shit, every Wednesday night, it's a freaking terrifying horror show.
All right, well, this year's AEW Fright Night Dynamite took place over at the Bird Goat Ogden Arena in Edinburgh, Texas.
Ew.
And we open things up with an incredible tornado tag team match.
Holla, holla.
Yep. And it's a trick or treat tornado tag team match as a team of.
What the fuck is a trick or treat tornado tag match?
It's just a tornado tag match. They just got to put that Halloween theme to it, just cause.
No, you don't.
No,
you don't. What are the fucking? Is each team fucking defending a bag of candy from the other, and they have to beat each other up and steal each other's candy bag or some shit?
That would be funny.
That would actually make it a trick or treat tornado tag match.
Oh my god.
Hey, by the way, Tony Khan, if you're ever going to use that fucking thing, that'll be $5,000. Cash tag the Ravens flock. Thank you.
So it is the team of the Death Riders on the right, represented by Daniel Garcia and Wheeler Yuta, versus the team of Darby Allin and freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. Thank you. All right, so.
And Joe has officially subscribed to us here at the Ravens Flock. Yay!
Yay! Bro, tell your friends about us.
Yes, and we don't just do pro wrestling. We also have a Let's Play show Saturday afternoons called Los Amigos Play. We have a deep dive nerd news podcast on Wednesday nights called The Black Files.
And we have our main show, the #1 show on this channel, which is called The Ravens Flock, which is every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern.
Right here on YouTube and Kick.
So let's get to it. Tornado tag match. The rules are simple. There's no need for tags, no disqualification, no countouts. Anything goes.
Lazy booking.
It's Halloween edition. They could get away with it.
No, they can't. Not for me.
All right. Well, for the sickos, they can.
No.
Also, I have pictures. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah. I got them. Thanks, AEW.
Jerks.
No. This match was definitely a balls to the wall. Awesome. We got some really brilliant spots over here. We got freaking there's a spot over here where what's his face? That Darby Allin did a heat-seeking missile suicide dive, pretty much colliding with Wheeler Yuta while Wheeler Yuta sitting on the chair and just knocking him out. And we also got a funny.
Why was Wheeler sitting on the chair?
Because he was knocked out. He was fighting with Orange Cassidy at ringside. Yeah, but this is what's really funny, and I'm very disappointed they don't have a picture of this. There was a spot where Orange Cassidy he was brawling with Wheeler Yuta. They eventually took the fight over to the ringside crowd. Daniel Garcia was still over on the side of over by the ring, and he sees Orange Cassidy get back up, and Orange Cassidy does his thing where he puts his hands up, he goes in for the pockets right in front of Daniel Garcia. And then he gets attacked, blindsided from the side, by Wheeler Yuta. And then Daniel Garcia just turns around yeah, screw that guy.
Seriously.
Which is kind of funny. Yeah, no, actually screw that guy.
Oh my god. Okay, so, alright, we're already up to our crash course of doom.
Yeah, no. Well, we're just getting started, Juan.
What the
Of course, Darby Allin, wasting no time, and brings out his weapon, a.k.a. his skateboard.
Why?
Because a skateboard can be a weapon.
Why?
Although I would have argued... I mean, come on, think about it.
He can buy more skateboards.
Yeah, think about it. Professional skaters, they don't just keep one skateboard. They got a whole closet full of them.
Because you break them constantly, but why do it on purpose?
Because he's fucking batshit.
Because he's fucking batshit. Yeah.
And things.
So after using
he's so cool.
So after using this, so after using the skateboard on the Death Riders, we finally get some incredible babyface comebacks here. As what's his face, as Orange Cassidy hits the Stun Dog Millionaire onto onto Daniel Garcia, and then eventually hits the Satellite DDT, and then to finish off the match, go ahead and show it. What's his face? Darby Allin hits the coffin drop on Wheeler Yuta and locks in the Scorpion Deathlock to force Wheeler Yuta to tap out and submit. Your winners of the Trick or Treat Tornado Tag, Darby Allin and freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. Thank you. The one good thing that I will say about this is that at least they didn't shove Orange Cassidy down our throats, but just overexposing him and having doing all the work. They're actually putting over Darby Allin, which is good.
Well, Darby, they've got him. They're booking him right now as the super baby face over here. He's got the unstoppable Sting sharpshooter, the Stinger, the Scorpion
Deathlock
over here.
Yeah.
They're booking him. They're super booking him right now. So. It makes sense that they're going to push him as hard as they are.
Oh yeah, of course.
See all of this case for him.
Oh yeah, no. Darby Allin, as of right now, he is one of the top baby faces in All Elite Wrestling, alongside Hangman Adam Page, who is their world champion, by the way.
Yeah, if anyone remembers.
Hey, Pepperidge Farm remembers.
I don't remember Glee or Demon Hunters, but I know Northern Lion watched it, so maybe it's okay. The litmus test quick. Yeah, what's his face? K-pop Demon Hunters, fucking incredible. 10 out of 10, no notes.
Hey, Vicente Guerrero. Hey,
Vicente Guerrero.
Hey, Jose and Juan, been here on and off, going through years old YouTube comments while listening to the show. Well, that's awesome. Hey, Vicente, we got a new friend here on the chat. His name is Joe. Go say hi to Joe.
Hey, this is cool.
All right. So, okay. You may not be a fan of it. I actually like this. This was fun to watch. This was fun for me. I like this kind of stuff. Especially, and besides, I'm a fan of Darby Allin. Look, Darby Allin, he got a seal of approval from Sting, and he got a seal of approval from CM Punk.
Like, okay, I don't have a problem with this shit. I, like, the thing was, like, why was Sting the one who had to fucking be fucking, like, why did he have to like, I get it, giving Sting the biggest send-off of all time, undefeated in AEW, I get it, that was the bag you wanted to do, okay, fine, sure, but the fucking thing with him being with Darby Allin that whole time, being tag champions, and these two fucking being, like, mentor and student and shit, the logical fucking choice should have fucking been like, hey Sting, I love you, man, I want to know if I can stand on my own, and I want to be your final opponent, just you and me one-on-one, and have Darby go over on Sting. That way the loss matters more, and that way you're both elevating Darby Allin, you're cementing Sting here, and you see that the both of them have to do this shit out of respect. They do this shit like fucking honorably, but still smash mouthing it. But what the fuck do I know? I just watch this shit. I just know this shit, and now we're only now trying to rebuild some fucking momentum with Darby Allin. We've got him over here, babyface and big dogging on Mr. Like Nick Gage wannabe fucking can't get CZW out of my fucking brain.
Yeah.
Like Dean Ambrose, aka John Moxley, his ass over here. Like Mr. Like they fucking had bloody stupid I Quit match with blood, and with actually bloodless blood.
Bloodless blood with silly gimmicks. A fucking fish tank.
Fucking torture with Chinese torture with kebabs under the nails, fucking all that shit. But he dares not. But Moxley dares not ever withstand the pain of the Scorpion Deathlock. Like, make that make sense.
No, I get it. That doesn't make sense. You're still haunted by it.
Yes, I'm haunted by it. God fucking damn it. I enjoy a little bit of logic in my storytelling. Sorry. That was me dropping my arm on. I know.
Your arm is heavy.
Yes, I have a heavy arm. It's because it's full of rage.
It vibrates the whole fucking floor.
All right.
I think Moxley's as good as Sting. Like, that's not even the problem. The problem is that fucking Sting could have fought forever ago, but that wasn't even the case. The point I was trying to make in all this is that, like, they go through all that crazy shit. They try to torture each other and murderize each other and waterboard each other.
Okay.
And fucking all this stuff,
No.
but it takes a leg lock.
Listen,
for Moxley to lose.
Okay. Listen, you already went on a tirade, folks. Yes, if you want to watch that, tune into last week's edition of Wrestle Rewind right here on this channel. Save it, Juancho. It's okay. It's gone. It's over.
It just feels insulting to my intelligence. That's all.
All right.
Motherfucker.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and shift gears and let's get over to the exciting match of the night. And this is a Fright Night 4-way tag team match. I'm not calling it a
Fright Night 4-way fight.
It's a Fright Night 4-way fight, they call it, but it's a tag match, playa.
Holla, 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 holla.
We got the teams from left to right. We got FTR, Cash Wheeler and Dax Harwood going up against the team of the Young Bucks, Mac and Nick Jackson, against the team of Jet Speed, Speedball Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight versus Jurassic Express, Jungle, Jack Perry, and Luchasaurus.
Well, okay.
Whoever wins gets to challenge the Brodito for the AEW.
Brodito?
No, sorry, it's Slip. Whoever wins challenges Brodito for the AEW World Tag Team titles at Full Gear in November.
Okay, right off the top, I want, like, this is, like, okay. There are individual elements in this lineup that makes me want to strangle things, just on the sight of it. But I trust you, Jose. I'm putting my sanity in your fucking hands tonight. I'm hoping that this match wasn't as stupid and as ridiculous as I fear.
Okay, well, before the match started, we actually get like a pre-match promo from the Bucks backstage, and then they were interrupted by Don Callis, who apparently paid a lot of money for a special entrance for them. And I like this because as the Bucks were leaving to go to their match, they ran into someone dressed up as the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and they got flashbacks from 2 years ago.
Hangman fucking jumped them as the fucking
where Hangman Adam Page jumped them, yeah.
Okay, that was at least funny because they were fucking doing this the Halloween bit there, and the Elite were dressed as fucking Ghostbusters, and yeah, no, that was at least, by the way.
No, I remember that was 2021. Yeah, 2021. Okay,
4 years ago.
I know, right?
But
so,
still,
getting to the end. So now we get to the Young Bucks entrance, and we got to talk about it because Don Callis gave like a huge speech. He announces them. He announces what they accomplished, and he also kind of throws shade at Kenny Omega, saying like, "Oh, and they used to be best friends with that waste of a talent, Kenny Omega." And then he announces them and calls them the Young Bucks. And then there's like a whole bunch of pyro, which caught the Young Bucks off guard. They're like, "Whoa, where did this pyro come from? What?"
Like, hey, this guy is spoiling us here. What the fuck?
So
it's like
Don Callis is
not that expensive for fucking pyro work in this shit. What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Yeah, but it looks like Don Callis is trying to make a play for the Bucks to join his family.
Are you kidding me? Next to like the 85 other fucking guys that Don Callis is keeping in his closet? Are you fucking serious?
He's taking over.
Yeah, I know the young fucks are kind of small. They'll be able to fit if you touch your closet right. But like seriously, enough is enough, buddy.
Do.
What is wrong with you, Don Callis?
Oh, I'm sorry. Anyways.
They ruined the career of Kenny Omega. It was ridiculous.
Nah.
That was so good. LMAO.
Sorry, I like Tetris. It's a fun game.
Let's see, hello, quick. Just another night where every wrestling fan is happy to be here with other fans. Yay!
Yay!
I think Jack Perry is really effing good. Please explain it on TV. I hope they fucking explain it on TV.
Oh no! Jack Perry was good during this match. In fact, all 4 teams performed admirably. It was amazing. We got high flying spots from the Bucks and from Mike and from Jet Speed. Go ahead and show it because this is actually one of my favorite ones. It's incredible because there were simultaneous high flying spots. In the foreground, you see Mike Bailey. He does an incredible Asai moonsault and lays out the Young Bucks and FTR. And in the ring, in the background, you see Kevin Knight. He does a springboard splash onto Luchasaurus.
God damn.
Two high-flying moves happening at the same time.
Yeah, Jet Speed, like capitalizing on all the fucking teammates. Where did Jack go?
I think he's somewhere on the opposite side of the ring.
I was about to say, like, wait, where did Jack Perry go? Where the fuck did he run off to? I
Uh,
just realized he was missing in that whole frame. Sorry.
no, you good. But no, it was incredible. It was an incredible action from all the participants. We got some. We also got some power moves from Luchasaurus as he takes down the Bucks and he chokeslams one of the members of FTR, and everything was going hunky dory. And Juan, I'll give you the good news: the Young Bucks did not win.
Thank you, Jesus, God in heaven.
Instead,
Oh my God.
FTR seized the opportunity while the Bucks and Jurassic Express were knocked outside. They grabbed Kevin Knight. And they hit him with the Shatter Machine to pick up the win. Your winners and challenging for the AEW World Title at Full Gear, FTR.
You mean the World Tag Titles?
The AEW World Tag Titles, FTR. Sorry.
Okay, I can get behind this. Number one, I'm still fucking. I still like get my giggles on with Stokely Hathaway's bullshit. Number one, but number two, we've got the unique blend of Brodito going against FTR. So, okay, yeah, FTR have always been standard bearers when it comes to tag wrestling. You know, you want to prove that you're some of the best, you go take these fucking guys on. These guys have been champions all over the place, so I totally understand that. I would have personally pulled for Jet Speed only because I'm a fan of Mike Bailey.
Yeah, no, Mike.
That's just me. That being said, I guess FTR makes a little more sense.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You've dodged a bullet, you're saying. Please, for the love of God, tell me that we get some level of continuity with the sanity happening here.
I'll tell you what we get. We get conflict. We get drama. We get family drama.
What family drama are you talking about?
Because here, the exciting segment, you're going to think I'm high, but here we go. We get the Don Callis Family Summit. We got all the members of the Don Callis family, save for two men. We absent from this summit is, of course, Andrade El Idolo, who's kind of persona non grata from TV for, let's just say, being stupid. And of course, Kinosuke Takeshita is absent from the summit because, from their knowledge, he's still stuck in Japan due to travel issues. He couldn't make it in time. At least that's what Don Callis thought.
Dun. Remember that it is important.
Everyone else was present. We got all the members of the Don Callis family, and one of the members, Rocky Romero, introduces a new art piece for the Don Callis family. Go ahead and show it off. This one is amazing. Check out that artwork. You can blow it up if you want to.
Hang on. Okay. What the shit? Okay. You know how you say no homo?
Yeah.
This is all the homo.
This is all the homo.
This is all of the homo. For all of the fucking guys in the Don Callis family. God damn. I would love a fucking heterosexual explanation for this fucking painting. Sorry, no, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, these guys will
blow it up again. Blow it up
okay,
again.
Yeah, I'll fucking blow it up one more time, just so that y'all can see it, because I'm not high. But I wish to God I was.
Oh my goodness.
What in the Roman bathhouse?
Oh yeah, that's right. Wardlow was also not present because torn pec injury. Thank you, Vicente Guerrero. Now, anyway, so yeah, there's the new art piece, and yes, all the.
I got no fucking room to talk when it comes to this Italian shit, but goddamn.
It's okay because none of the guys over there found.
Where's the Roman bathhouse?
It's okay because none of the guys in the Don Callis family found it offensive. They all applaud. They loved it. It was amazing. They were all having a wonderful
time. They were complimenting each other. Hey, bro, you look really sexy in that painting, bro. Thanks, bro. Hey, bro, close your eyes, bro. Yeah, bro.
What in the Roman bathhouse,
what,
yes.
what do you see, bro? Nothing, bro. That's my world without you, bro.
However,
The Roman bathhouse. Yep.
but every party has a pooper, and his name is Konosuke Takeshita. The newly crowned IWGP World Champion stormed down to the ring, and he had a face-off with Kazuchika Okada because he believes that Don Callis is treating Okada like the new toy in the family. And then Don Callis tried to mediate both. Well, he didn't try to mediate. He tried to order Konosuke Takeshita to put his ego aside for the family and to do what is right for the family and shake Okada's hand. And just as he reached out his hand to shake Kazuchika Okada, Okada, of course, being Okada, gives him the deuce.
Beach.
Doesn't call him a bitch, but they did almost get into a fight. So Don Callis has declared that on Saturday at Collision, both Kazuchika Okada and Konosuke Takeshita will be in tag team action to learn to get along.
Oh my god.
You see what I mean? If family conflict, Wancho.
Okay. Okay. Number one, I get it. I do get it. You know, we're doing this shit, and we're getting the drama, we're getting the tension. I understand. But do you know how many other shiny new toys Don Callis has been collecting here? He was literally trying to recruit the Young Bucks like 20 minutes ago, Takeshita. Where the fuck was your outrage then?
Yeah.
Is it just because he's the only other Japanese guy in the group? Is that it?
Are you Don Callis? Isn't it Don Callis?
Yes.
Yes, it is Don Callis. However, sweetheart, to reiterate my point.
Don Callis.
Don Callis.
Okay, I rest my fucking case.
Yes, you do.
He is a walking penis.
You're a walking penis.
No, Jose's just a dick sometimes.
Thank you. All right, now let's get...
He's tall and thin.
Oh my god.
But he's thick-headed.
All right, now let's get to the match of the night. And this one, and I hate saying this because this match was, yes, it was a rematch from last week. And it was much better. But the finish was crap.
Okay, all right, I don't know what you're going to be talking about. Okay.
Well, first of all, Matthew Coburn. First of all, Matthew Coburn, how you doing? Welcome to Wrestle Rewind. Thank you. The painting was Gaynamite. Yes, it is a rematch from last week. Kyle O'Reilly challenges Jon Moxley again in one-on-one action. Last week, yep.
I called him a boiled egg while I was watching, says Joe. He said it was saying every portrait Don Callis has drawn, he thinks he's Bodhi from Point Break. Good one.
That's a good one.
Thank you. All right, so Moxley, Kyle O'Reilly,
rematch. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Last week when they squared off, Moxley, rather than tapping out and giving Kyle O'Reilly the victory, he attacked the referee and got himself disqualified.
Just as a fuck you, I will never submit.
Yep. And in this match, they did a much better job. It was a much better wrestling match than last week, especially when they told the story that Kyle O'Reilly was reversing almost every move from Jon Moxley's arsenal and turning it into some form of a submission hold, whether it's an arm lock, a leg lock, or a guillotine choke. Jon Moxley could not escape Kyle O'Reilly's grasps. It was crazy to watch. The fans were loving it. It was great. They took they fought in the ring. They fought outside the ring. They took the fight over at ringside where they were risk getting counted out. And Kyle O'Reilly reversed another move on Moxley to lock in the guillotine choke. And then they both were counted out, and the fans chanted "boring."
Are you kidding?
I kid you not.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not.
Count out?
It was a count out. It was a double count out for both men. And the fans chanted "boring." But before they could continue chanting "boring," Marina Shafir attacked Aubrey Edwards, the referee, to get more heat to keep the fans from continuing to chant "boring." And I kid you not, and right there, I think that was an audible. I think that was an audible called by Moxley and Shafir to keep the fans from hating them at the finish. I think that,
just like, oh, by the way, fuck you, we're still hardcore.
But then the rest of the Death Riders show up to beat up on Kyle O'Reilly, and then the conglomeration shows up to chase off the Death Riders, and then the conglomeration finally cut a promo between Darby Allin and Mark Briscoe. They want to challenge them. They want to finish this once and for all, and they give the mic to freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, and he says it in the only way Orange Cassidy can.
Blood and guts.
First of all, thank you. Second of all, you better check your phone right now because I fucking called it. I knew 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 it. It was gonna lead to blood and guts. They were telegraphing it last week. I knew the shit wasn't over with. I knew they were gonna do blood and guts. It was so predictable, and I hate it. I freaking hate it.
God damn it!
You couldn't even deliver it correctly. Why'd you give the mic to Orange Cassidy and have him deliver it like a lazy ass? Come on.
Number one, his whole thing is that he's a lazy ass.
Well, then give it to Darby Allin, who has more passion.
Piss and vinegar and shit going on with him. Yeah, some logic, please. Like, okay, I want to understand.
I knew it was coming.
I want to understand one thing over here. The fact that it went into a countout actually also makes sense from a storytelling point of view, and it's actually straightforward. Moxley is still feeling the sting of losing in his I Quit match, and which to a fucking submission hold of all things. So he's like submission phobic right now, and Kyle O'Reilly is taking advantage of that. That's why he went on that in the match. And the fact that these guys went outside of the ring, they fucking got themselves counted out, just basically went on and say, like, no, Moxley just doesn't give a shit. He's like, no, I refuse to fucking let this guy beat me. He's nothing. I'm the leader of the Death Riders. I'm more hardcore than anyone. That shit. And Kyle O'Reilly's like, nah, fuck you. I got an opportunity to fucking dunk on this guy 2 times in a row. I don't give a shit.
Okay, fair. I'll give you that argument. That does hold water. But the post-match angle after that, where they finally declared blood and guts, dude, that could have been done a lot better if you let Darby talk and you don't give the mic to Mark Briscoe, who's still not a main event player, and they need to stop making him happen. And
Stop trying to make Mark Briscoe happen.
And
it will never happen.
And don't give the mic to Orange Cassidy ever. There, you see, we don't need to do a hot tag because I'm already pissed off at it.
Yeah, I get it. I get a week off from hot tagging.
Fuck off. All right.
Let me see here in the chat before we continue. Boo! Thank you. Everyone was booing. Are you saying boo or boo-ins? Boo!
I was saying boo-ins.
Thank you for that.
Says Matthew Colbert.
Let me see. You got the shell on. Quake, you rate him. Yeah, me too, but Don Callis not peeled. Let me see. He's got the shell on. Oh, god dang it.
Mox being countered by Kyle O'Reilly sure showed how much of a jiu-jitsu master Mox really is.
Thank you for that, Vicente. Yes, the jiu-jitsu jack-off wannabe. Thank you for that.
Oh,
is it just me, or Roddy and Marina work into it?
Maybe? I don't know. I think that Moxley and Marina called an audible to attack Aubrey Edwards.
To try to rescue the end of the match, even though the match itself ended in a logical manner. If you want Moxley to like, no, fuck this guy in particular, I refuse to let that, because he's personifying his phobia of fucking losing again. Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh my God, Juan, you're giving credit to Jon Moxley.
I know. Fucking stop me.
Now try explaining that logic to the sickos.
Why should I?
Fair.
They don't listen to me on the best days.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right, now let's get to the segment of the night, and this is a backstage promo segment from Hook.
What the fuck kind of bag is that?
I have absolutely no idea what that is.
He's a fan of D12.
Yeah. He cuts this promo, and he's talking about how he's disappointed and how he knew that Samoa Joe was up to no good, how Samoa Joe showed his true colors, and he got out of the ops before things got sour for him, and he was hyping up how he's going to win the Fatal 4-Way match to challenge the AEW World title, and throughout this whole time, I'm thinking, like, I'm sorry, like, I'm too distracted because D12 is a cool band. My favorite song from them is Devil's Night, and my band. Ha. And also, I wish I found another picture because there's another shot where Hook is walking. He's talking to the camera, and in the background, you've got the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man costume and somebody else in another inflatable costume. And the two things that came to my mind. First of all, number one, don't have your background more interesting than your foreground because I'm not paying attention to a fucking word you're saying, Hook. I'm more interested into finding out who the fuck is Mr. Stay Puft. And number two, dude, you're an AEW wrestler on national television. Brand yourself. Why are you promoting D12?
Okay, on the one hand, fuck y'all, D12 is a shit. But on the other hand, are D12 paying you? You got a sponsorship deal? Is Marshall Mathers cutting you a check here, Hook? Is there something that we don't know? So yeah, no, I'm afraid I have to agree with Jose in this one. That and his bag is fuck ugly for some reason.
What the fuck is that bag? I don't know what that bag is.
I don't get it. I do not.
How is it legal to punch refs?
It's not. That's why.
That's the point, Sonny.
Hi there, Sonny. Welcome to Wrestle Rewind. Sonny Satar. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah, if this is your first time on this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell to stay up to date when more live videos drop like this.
And also, and strictly speaking, the match was already thrown out, so the referee wasn't doing any, punching the referee didn't accomplish anything in regards to the match where there was anything of consequence. So technically, if you squint at it, if you look at it against the light, Marina Shafir didn't quote unquote do anything wrong, quote unquote. But yeah, at the same time, fuck you. But,
okay,
yeah.
Okay, but getting back to this backstage promo, I'd be like, Juan, wouldn't you be distracted if you actually saw it live when it happened?
Yeah, and yeah, I also saw what Vicente Guerrero said over here about Vince Russo, bro. He's now working with Juggalo Championship Wrestling, bro.
Oh man, if
he
I were
bought a stake in the company, bro.
If I were
gonna have he literally said he's going to have everybody do the wellness check, bro.
Can I slap him?
I invented the Attitude Era, bro.
That was a sissy slap. Anyways.
Yeah, a little.
As I was trying to say, Brian Zane, he better get the fuck out of Juggalo Championship Wrestling. Quickly, bro.
Run like the wind.
Trust me, dude. This is one part of wrestling you don't want to regret.
No, you will actually regret.
Yeah. Now.
Also, Aubrey with no heat, just out of nowhere. This better be something. We love Aubrey. She's ace. Let's see. Worst case scenario: Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu match, Moxley versus Punk on the mat, or JCW Russo booking them soon. Oh no!
No. Okay, let's move on. Please, let's move on.
No.
Now, before we get to the main event, we do have to throw in an honorable mention for this week's AEW Fright Night Dynamite. Yeah, and this time it's the women's turn.
Yay! Oh, hey, so the honorable mention that's a really good women's match?
Yeah, really, it's a good women's tag match. Let's go ahead and talk about it. And it is the team of...
Give me a second. Trying to fix the thing.
There we go. The team of Queen Aminata and Jamie Hayter taking on the team, the Sisters of Sin, Sky Blue and Julia Hart. And this is part of the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament quarterfinal. And whoever wins will advance to the semifinals of the tournament. And this was an incredible tag team match, a great match. Queen Aminata and Jamie Hayter, they teamed up during on last week's edition of Dynamite, and they showed a lot of incredible chemistry, despite never teaming before. They're both heavy hitters. So that's awesome. They gelled really well together, and the Sisters of Sin, they did an excellent job as well, being the pair of conniving and deceiving deceitful bitches, trying to take advantage of the match.
Yeah, the dastardly heels. How dare they? Okay. So the ring psychology was right on both the individual tag teams levels and as far as the match goes.
Yep.
That's good. Okay.
Thank
you. More of this, please.
And the leader of the Triangle of Madness, who's leading the Sisters of Sin, the Toxic Spider Tekla, she was under the ring apron, and she wiped out Jamie Hayter with the referee's back turn, allowing the Sisters of Sin to hit their tag team finishing move on Queen Aminata to pin and advance. Your winners and advancing to the semifinals of the tournament, the Sisters of Sin, thanks to Tekla.
Okay, dastardly. I get that. It sounds like that one was a fun match. Holy shit. Again, more of this, please.
No. We do not dislike Brian Zane. Brian Zane is doing really good. We like the guy. He follows me on Twitter. I follow him on Twitter.
We like Brian Zane and we respect the shit out of him.
It's just that, like,
please run away from Juggalo Championship Wrestling the first chance you can, because if Russo's in the house, you want to fucking get out of there.
Yeah, man. We don't want Brian Zane to be anywhere near Vince Russo. Oh, goodness gracious, no.
The motherfucker's literally wrestling cancer.
Ugh.
But what do I know?
Although to be honest, Eric Bischoff is no better.
Yeah,
he keeps pushing old people instead of moving on from the past.
Yeah, good point. Vicente Guerrero saying Big Vito still vouches for Vince Russo. Vito and Vince have known each other since 1991.
Well, they're both.
Damn.
Well, that's easy. They're both New Yorkers.
Yeah. Well, what's his fucking face? He got his degree over in Indiana, so I don't really think that Vince Russo counts as a real New Yorker. But
yeah. Yeah. What do we know? All right. Now let's get over to the main event. And this match is a fatal 4-way match. Whoever wins will become the #1 contender for the AEW World Championship. And no offense to Joe. Oh no, I haven't seen any of. I've seen a little.
We got respect for the Juggalos. Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
We got no problem for the Juggalos and the Juggalettes. That ain't the problem. The problem's Russo. It's always Vince Russo.
It's always Vince Russo, bro. If you know your wrestling history, then you'll understand why. Now,
even if you don't know, if you know us, and if we're fucking saying no, run away, get the fuck away from Vince Russo, anything involving him, it is a train wreck. Don't fuck with that because it will drag you down.
All right, Juan, show the main event. And and you have the participants here from left to right. You've got Bobby Lashley versus Ricochet versus 1/3 of the AEW World Trios champion Samoa Joe versus Hook.
All right, and this was again with the freaking rhyming. Fright Night 4-way fight. Winner faces Hangman Adam Page for the AEW World Championship at Full Gear.
Okay, never mind. I'm now annoyed at the whole Fright Night titling. Dude, Tony Khan, you don't have to put Fright Night in everything that happens on your show.
Apparently he does.
Jesus, man. Oh my God, that is so nerve-wracking.
How is it nerve-wracking?
Not nerve-wracking. It's just annoying.
There you go. That's what you're looking for.
It's annoying, and that's something that could have easily been corrected.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
All right, you stop dual tasking.
No, I can multitask.
This person can wait.
That's my girlfriend. Shut up.
We're on the clock.
Yeah, and she'd understand.
Dumbass. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. All right, the Fatal 4-Way main event was definitely something to watch. All 4 of these participants definitely showed 100%. As you can see here, Samoa Joe, he pulls out a suicide dive out of nowhere, wiping out Bobby Lashley at ringside, which is freaking awesome. And, like I said, every wrestler got a chance to shine during this match. Hook was able to get away with a couple of suplexes and was able to fight off against his former teammate / rival / teammate Samoa Joe. So he got to get his hands on Joe. What do you know? Just as Bobby Lashley got his hands on Ricochet. All right. So as we continue on. All right. Thank you. Yep. Nope. Bobby Lashley was able to rebound from that spot, and he shows off incredible power down. Look at this guy. That guy is 50 years old, and that guy is jacked as fuck.
Well, you'd say at one point might say that he's still got it, motherfucker. He never lost it.
That guy is in much better shape than Chris Jericho when he was 50 in 2019.
Remember, Chris Jericho was 50 at one point. That should be troubling to you. Then again, I'm not even all that worried over here. The fact that Bobby Lashley has got
gains.
He's got gains for days. The one thing I'm actually looking at in this isn't the absolute unit of a man that is Bobby Lashley. I'm looking at Ricochet down here, hiding behind the referee. He's like, no.
Well, yeah, he's being the chicken shit. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. He's being the chicken shit heel. He doesn't want any of that smoke.
No. If I just make myself small enough, he'll ignore me. No. I can't let him see me.
Okay, Joe, you say you grew up with Bret Hart as your favorite? That's cool. Respect.
That's true.
Maybe Tony Khan's a big fan of the horror movie Fright. Nope, he's a big fan of the movie Time Cop. Okay, has anybody in this household ever watched Time Cop with Jean-Claude Van? No.
Hey, sir, have you watched Time Cop, honey?
I don't remember if I have.
Never mind.
Van Damme?
Remember, I don't remember a good third of my childhood due to trauma.
Good
Never
point.
mind. Moving on. So,
Shelton for champ. Ricochet was so good, man. Holy cow, every bit. Yeah, but we.
no. His athletic ability is awesome, and he's doing great as a conniving heel. He just needs to stay away from Twitter.
Seriously.
And
Twitter,
learn-
He's got to put the Twitter fingers down.
Also, dude, learn to talk.
Serious fucking leave, man.
All right, so getting back to it. Speaking of Ricochet, of course, Ricochet shows off his high-flying abilities, knocking down Hook right here with a flying forearm, or as he calls it, the spirit gum, or whatever the fuck.
No, the spirit gun. That's Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, it's the spirit gun. Yeah,
The finger bang.
Yeah.
the finger
Yes.
bang.
The fucking
The
finger.
finger bang.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm still
Drugs.
kicking. I must be on Broadway, says Matthew Coburn.
Good point. Thank you.
Oh my god. All right, continuing on here.
Okay, so,
That was fun.
Hook's, caught with a crossbody by Ricochet.
Yep, Hook's caught with a crossbody by Ricochet, and then Ricochet tries to take over, and then Hook, go ahead, show it. Hook tries to lock in the Kata Hajime, aka Red Rum, but then Samoa Joe breaks it up with a senton splash.
Oh, do you want all of that on top of you?
That is 282 pounds of Samoa Joe.
No, fuck. Oh, that knocked the fucking wind out of me. No, get it away from me. Goddamn. I am so sorry. I'm feeling my ribs and my diaphragm just at the sight of that.
Imagine those two.
Good point. They're the ones that have to fucking take the
Rick-
business end of that sentence.
Yep. Ricochet ends up brawling with Bobby Lashley outside of the ring by the entrance ramp. Samoa Joe is left in the ring and he locks into Coquina Clutch. And this is the part that I fucking hate. They built up Hook to be this fucking badass, silent devil, handsome devil, whatever the fuck, who never, like, he takes a few losses, you know.
Yeah.
And in this match, they have him tap out to the Coquina Clutch. He has never tapped out in a wrestling match.
Okay. Ouch.
Very much ouch.
Okay, so first off, your winner and advancing to full gear to face Hangman Adam Page.
Samoa Joe,
Samoa
predictable. He's the only one with an actual feud with with Hangman.
Okay, like that's not even the problem. Like, why Hook having to eat the loss? Like Ricochet, we can understand because like conniving little shitheel, little asshole. He can still take a loss and not come off diminished. Bobby Lashley, he's still part of the fucking Hurt Syndicate. He's got fucking MVP and Shelton Benjamin by his side. These motherfuckers are a tour de force. Even losing, Bobby Lashley looks fucking good. Either one of these other two guys could have eaten the loss, and it wouldn't have harmed either of their momentum in any way. However, Hook, we haven't seen him since God knows when here on Dynamite.
He made his return at the 2300 arena. He's teaming up with Eddie Kingston. He made this badass promo earlier that evening, and he taps out to Samoa Joe.
Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, what the fuck? Like, make up your mind. Are we trying to make Hook happen again?
Are we trying to make Hook happen, or are we trying to break Hook?
Are we trying to break him? Are we trying to bury him? Or we say, like, no, this is just an obstacle? Because, like, fucking, no, this ain't a fucking obstacle. This is like, no, fuck you, go to the back of the class. Go finger paint with your mucus or fucking whatever.
Yeah.
Like, sending him back to the kiddie table kind of fucking move. That is really, it's disheartening.
I don't like it. I don't like the finish. I don't like Hook being the one to tap out. I would have been much happier if it was Ricochet.
Yeah, of course. Like,
or if it was Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley doesn't need to tap out. Hook doesn't need to tap out. They could just pass out, and Samoa Joe could win by technical submission.
Exactly. You could have had it that way. Fucking if you're gonna have Hook lose, fucking have him knock out that would have been a nice little happy medium. That way, it's still Hook loses the match, but he never gave up. And he never tapped out to Samoa Joe.
But nope.
You can have that, and you can carry that on, and still have the aura of Hook being this submission wrestling machine, and have it still going. So what the fuck, man?
But nope. He taps out to Samoa Joe, and any chance of us taking him seriously as a main event player is completely gone.
Back to the kiddie table.
Yep.
AEW makes it so Hook and Joe is 4 months in the future, and it will mean somehow less. Yeah, I know. Seriously, right?
I don't like it.
I don't get it.
So Samoa, all right. So let's get to the post-match angle because that's where the real money's at. So Samoa Joe brings in the Ops, and they celebrate in the ring. There's Tony Schiavone putting on wearing his Phantom mask that he hasn't worn since Halloween Havoc 1990.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I wish I had that pic.
What the fuck?
No, he's dressed up as a Phantom, and then he hosts a big celebration for Samoa Joe and the Ops, bringing in a bunch of guys in the inflatable costumes, including Mr. Stay Puft himself.
What?
With
What the fuck are we Okay, so
No.
payoff
Follow...
for the inflatable costumes?
Yeah. Go ahead and show it. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Here we go. Okay.
And at first, no, the Ops destroy those guys, which, by the way, they turn out to be jobbers. They surround Mr. Stay Puft, as you can see right here, and they think that it's Hangman because, and I actually have a picture of it. We got a little history because Hangman Adam Page pulled this stunt.
We know.
Yep, 4 years ago on Dynamite.
Let me guess. This was put up in the middle of the show as well to give people the fucking visual primer of, oh hey, Hangman did this 4 years ago. We have a guy in a Stay Puft.
No. They talked about it. They mentioned it, but they never showed it. I just found that picture.
Oh, okay, you just found it yourself. Okay, so this is just the primer. Like, oh hey, Hangman did this before. He's doing it again. Oh no, it's not Hangman.
But it was all a distraction because Hangman was Tony Schiavone the whole time.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
No, hold on.
He had the wig on. He had the mask on. Like he had really good makeup on. And
Hold the fucking phone. What?
What?
No.
So what happened was, okay, there's real Schiavone, and then after the beatdown of all those other inflatable dudes, he swapped places with Hangman, and Hangman wore a really good wig, really good mask to look as close to Schiavone as possible, and then he attacked the Ops from behind, delivering dick kicks to Shibata and Powerhouse Hobbs, and delivering the buckshot lariat and right hand blows onto Samoa Joe to close out the show. That was good.
Okay. That was clever. I will give you that. That was surprising. Question, though.
What's up?
The swap out between Tony Schiavone and Hangman. How well was that executed on screen?
They did it off screen. Like, Tony Schiavone got out of the ring as soon as the fight started happening. And then when the fight is over, when all those jobbers got their asses kicked, the Hangman Schiavone got into the ring.
Got back into the ring.
Got back into the ring afterwards. So Samoa Joe was none the wiser. He didn't know that it was a dude in costume. He grabs the drink from Schiavone, turns around, and then Hangman Adam Page fucking floors the Ops.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So that was a good way to close off the show. That was golf clap. They deserve it. They deserve it. All right.
Okay.
Now for this week's edition of TNA Impact, it looks like TNA is right now still in the middle of their vacation period, because tonight's edition of Impact was actually a clips episode.
It was a clip show.
It was a clip show that is hosted by the TNA World Tag Team Champions, Matt and Jeff, the Broken Hardys. And it was a very hearty Halloween special. So it was a clip show, basically them reminiscing and highlighting all their best broken matches. Basically all the cinematic matches that happened at the Hardy compound in TNA history.
Goddamn. Okay. And how many broken matches were there?
Okay, so they had one with Decay back in the mid-2000s when the Broken Hardy thing was a big thing. Mm-hmm. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. There was another one that happened during that period. I think there was two. And then there was the most recent one where they fought off against the System.
Yes, I do remember that one.
Yeah, there was that one.
A member of the System was stuck in a mini pocket dimension within the Hardy compound.
Yeah.
Or something like that, and they got jumped or spooked or surprised.
No.
I remember that.
I don't know if they aired it yet, but I don't know if they aired it on TNA. But there for the fans who do remember, there was the final deletion match between Matt Hardy and the late Bray Wyatt. One of Bray Wyatt's final matches.
I thought it was the Ultimate Deletion.
The Ultimate Deletion match. Sorry. there was that. There was other broken matches that happened at the Hardy. There was another one that happened at the Hardy compound, but that one's from AEW, and I don't know if they were allowed to air that.
Probably not. Who knows? I'm not sure. The whole thing with like the broken universe, how you've had that across all three of these promotions. Each one of them has their own little deal on who gets the say so and who owns the footage or gets the creative for the match or whatever. So yeah, it can be a little squiffy like that, I guess.
It can be. But with that being said, it was still a fun clip show. So only watched a few minutes, but it was fun seeing the Broken Hardy show.
Let me see here. Vicente, yeah, thank you for that, Vicente. Joe is saying, experience, you seem to know what you mean. AEW makes it so hook and Joe, yeah, okay, there we go. Shoot your shot for taking some of the time. Like, I'd love to have ROH. I'm being honest, you two people talk better than Cornette, better than all the other guys online.
Hey, man, we appreciate that. I mean, we appreciate the compliment.
We appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, man.
Now, hard to believe Bobby Lashley was 190 pounds during his Army days in 2003. I know, right? Jesus Christ. How is a frame that gigantic so mini? I cannot picture Bobby Lashley anything less than a gigantic, muscly beast of beautiful black man of glory and...
Fast forward to today, that guy's 275 pounds of pure muscle.
Exactly. Jesus, he can eat you.
He can
eat you alive.
After he spears you.
Exactly.
Now, with that being said, Juan, ring the bell.
Don't mind if I do.
So once again, there's really not much to say about tonight's clip show of TNA Impact. Again, it was the Hardy Boys hosting it. It was a Halloween special. They were recalling all their best broken matches in TNA history, and so it's fun to watch. And it's still available online. So if you have a chance to watch it, go ahead and check it out. And I don't know how long they're going to be in vacation. I mean, it's kind of weird that they're not doing Impact shows, but I guess we're near the end of the year, so they're kind of winding down.
Yeah, and I guess you could say with how wild and how they've been working really hard, especially with the cross-promotion, cross-pollinating with NXT. The folks at TNA earned themselves a nice little vacation, so I guess this is the management's way of saying, hey, you guys are good, enjoy yourselves, you've earned this break. You're all right for the next couple weeks. Like, stay home, relax, or work indies and keep yourself busy. And we'll call everyone back when we're ready to pick back up and get back on the show. So.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, this year's edition of Fright Night Dynamite, I will address the positives. I enjoyed the opening Tornado tag match. The Fatal 4-Way tag match was also fun. It was great. And I loved the Moxley and Kyle O'Reilly match. It was awesome. At first, before Juan explained the rationale for it, I didn't like the finish. Nobody likes a count-out finish. But the psychology does make sense. What didn't make sense and what was lost to me was everything that happened after the fact, the whole announcing of blood and guts, because that shit was fucking predictable. They telegraphed it. But regardless, everything else was also good. Hook is not going to recover from this. I'm sorry. His backstage promo was fell on deaf ears when you have other interesting things happening in the background and your foreground. And then they pretty much killed the character by having him tap out to Samoa Joe in the main event.
To be perfectly fair, there is nothing wrong with losing to Samoa Joe. If you're going to lose in a wrestling match, losing to Samoa Joe is a bit of a badge of honor because, yes, I got to face Samoa Joe in the ring. Yes, we took each other on. Yes, he snapped me in the coquina clutch. Yes, it is that hard. Yes, he is that much of a killer in the ring. I tap like any normal man would. On the one hand, that is logical. That makes sense. On the other hand, you just buried Hook, and it's going to take another couple months to fucking make him relevant again. Fuck you, Tony.
Pretty much. Although Hangman Adam Page, that full element of surprise, that was awesome.
Again, that was golf clap worthy. Okay, you had me going.
Now,
very good.
Now, this week's edition of WWE NXT following Halloween Havoc was also pretty awesome. Of course, the main theme is, of course, the uncontrolled chaos of Trick Williams and Pretty Ricky and how it engulfed throughout the rest of the entire evening. It affected the main event. It happened in the middle of the match. It was freaking chaotic. And all the other matches were pretty good. Kendall Gray showed off why she is the WWE Evolve Women's Champion against Lash Legend. We also had some some incredible we also had a great technical match between Miles Bourne and Tavion Heights.
I really hope you're not going to neglect seeing the prestigious one surprise us at NXT.
Oh, yeah, but he was there for like a couple seconds. All right, fine. Yes, you know what? You're right.
I was about to fucking say.
We should address the Scottish elephant in the room. Yes, there was a little bit of a backstage thing where Chelsea Green, where I believe it was Alba Fire. No, Alba Fire, who said
her secret Hervis.
Her secret Hervis said his.
And we're talking with All Ego Ethan Page. And what's her face? Chelsea Green was saying, like, no, I've been everywhere over the last few weeks. I've been to London, Paris, and Tokyo. Thea Hale walking in the background. I believe in Joe Hendry. And boom, we have.
And then, yeah.
His name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Damn it, Juan! You brought the elephant out of the room.
Of course I did. Like, yeah, and he fucking dunks on both Chelsea Green and Ethan Page, and they're like, "No, get away from this loser. He's in a trash can bear." And Thea Hale wheels him away afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay,
fair. I'll give you that. That was funny. Jesus. But yeah, no. Everything else on the show was pretty good. I don't like the friendship breakup angle that they're doing with Zarya and Sol Ruka. Because I get it, they're trying to protect, WWE is trying to protect Sol Ruka. They don't want her to lose because she has a lot of momentum. But this is not the way for her to stop being a champ.
God dang it, good point. Seriously, like, she lost both championships without losing both championships. It feels like a ripoff. It feels like
it feels diminishing.
It feels like a cheat. That's what it is. It feels like we were cheated out of seeing whether or not there's anyone else who could measure up to her, if there was anyone else who could step up to Sol Ruka.
All right. Well, that is
the commentary or have a local. No, we don't.
No, we don't.
We're, like I said, we used to be part of a pro wrestling promotion forever ago.
But that was forever ago.
Now,
but that being said, we have reached the end of the programming, and I hope you guys enjoyed it in the live chat. Just to remind you that this Saturday we will be continuing the playthrough of Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Ego's Play. That's right. Angel Mendes will be making his return this Saturday, and we hope to see you guys there. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We're expecting a lot of laughs and some really cool, awesome Platinum Games level of.
We're clearly excited for continuing with Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance here. But because we put it off for 2 weeks now.
I know, right? Now, thanks, Juan. With that being said,
hang on. We also have to let people know. This week we are not going to be having an episode of the Ravens Flock at 7:30.
Yes, that is right. We are actually going to be taking a little bit of a break this Saturday, but we will be back next week.
Yeah,
now, with that being said, Mr. Juan Arouse, plug us away.
Don't mind if I do. Wait, what the heck? What is up?
You are off your game tonight.
No, I am. It's not me. It's this thing. It's the freaking computer. Okay, it's not my fault. There we go.
Okay.
Now we're in business. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much for watching this exciting edition of Wrestle Wrewind, hosted by Jose. Yes, sir!
Folks, thank you very much for tuning in to another exciting live edition of Wrestle Rewind. For Mr. Juan Arouse, I'm Jose Casona, and